to motivate and enable people to make themselves and the ones around them happier. That's my why. That has been my why for the past 6 years and has helped me decide between ideas that I want to work on and ideas that I simply don't. Wait, I think for this one I need to find a book here. Here. Start with Why by Simon Sinek. This book changed my life. You probably know Simon. He is kind of a legend in the startup world. He has a couple of TED Talks. I guess the most famous one is his first one, The Circle. I think it's called The Circle of Innovation or The Golden Circle, where in the center you have the why, then you have the how, and then you have the what. And he claims that's how each company should position themselves to have success. And in this book, he helps you find your inner why. What makes your clock tick? In the beginning, I had many ideas, and I still do, but some ideas would stick with me for a long time. I would have the motivation to work on them, and others would just simply disappear after a couple of months. But the issue is that in the beginning I was equally obsessed and excited about the ideas. There was no difference. So it was quite hard for me to figure out which ideas I should pursue and which ideas I should just drop. What I did while reading this book was that I just got a piece of paper and wrote down every single idea that I had in the past. Every project that worked, every project that failed, every project that I had the motivation until the end, and every project that I didn't. And I circled all the projects that kept me motivated and tried to figure out what was the common center here. What was the commonality between all of these projects? And yeah, I figured out that in all of them, it made me happy to enable people to become a better version of themselves, to somehow eliminate any obstacles that these people might have that was preventing them from being happy or making the ones around them happier. Let's take, for instance, the first project I talked about in this podcast, the nasal filter, where I wanted to sell this in the music festivals. This was not enabling anything. I mean, these people were already there. They wouldn't stop going to the festivals even without the filters. So there was not the spark in it. I was excited in the beginning because I thought I could make money, but after a while I just quit. But for instance, Change It, that's a different story. Change It is bringing all this information, all these amazing brands of sustainability closer to people. People that want to learn about this but don't have the time to actually pursue this knowledge. By cutting the middleman, by somehow closing the distance between people and information, I'm making these people happier and more fulfilled. This is what I normally do now. My process. I basically have an idea. Ideas can come in every situation. It can be in the shower, by the way, great place to have ideas. In the toilet, speaking with friends, while having drinks, or just, walking down the street. But you should not act on every idea you have. Let it marinate. Just write it down somewhere, and from now on, just keep on thinking on it. Like, if this idea keeps popping up in your head, and you cannot find any reason why not to do it, then check if it fits your why. If it fits your why, it means that you probably stay motivated time enough to actually see it through. So that's kind of what I wanted to speak about today. Find your inner why. The book I recommend everyone to read is called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. And let me know what you think of it, because it really changed my life. See you tomorrow.